Welcome to Dadograms. I wonder, do you ever catch yourself chasing something, whether it's something you buy online or in a store? Or maybe you're scrolling, searching for something interesting, a post, breaking news, or some cool new idea. Or maybe you're a collector, always looking for that perfect addition to your collection. Have you ever stopped and asked yourself, why am I doing this? Well, folks, it's not random, it's instinct. The same ancient wiring that once kept us alive on the plains still drives nearly everything we do today. But if you don't understand it, it can be a tremendous waste of your life. That's what this datagram is about. How to recognize that instinct, aim it wisely, and use it to build your life instead of burning your time. Let me explain it to you the way that I recently uncovered it myself. For as long as I can remember, I used to think hunting and puzzling were both a colossal waste of time. Honestly, I couldn't understand the fascination. People I know would talk about the opening of deer hunting season like it was Christmas morning or something. They'd get up before dawn, sit out in the freezing cold, spend thousands of dollars on gear, and come home with a trophy. Maybe they came home with nothing at all. And I'd be thinking, that's how you want to spend your weekend? My uncles and cousins have hunted almost every single thing that walks, flies, or crawls across North America. Deer, elk, pheasant, quail, bobcat, coyotes. They even reload their own shotgun shells just to save a few cents. That's how much ammunition they use each year. That level of obsession has been completely and totally foreign to me. The hours spent, the cost in time and equipment, and oh, by the way, being out in the cold? No thanks. And puzzles? Don't even get me started. I'd walk through airports and see people buried in Sudoku or crossword grids, chewing their pens, muttering under their breath, trying to finish up that one last square. I know families who get together every Saturday night and all they do is build a giant jigsaw puzzle. And all I keep thinking to myself is, why spend that much brain power on something that doesn't change a single thing? Hunters and puzzlers. They made no sense to me at all. But over time, and it took me a long time to realize this, like years, I found out that I am actually both a hunter and a puzzler, just not like you would typically think. And I'd be willing to bet that most of you are too. You just don't recognize it in yourself yet. You see, every human being carries two ancient instincts, the need to seek and the need to solve. That's how our ancestors survived. They hunted because they had to eat. They puzzled because they had to overcome every obstacle between them and that next meal. Reading tracks in the mud, feeling the wind, recognizing a scent. All that was their version of critical thinking. The wiring never went away. It's just kind of evolved over time. Now, instead of chasing buffalo, we chase opportunity. As it turns out, my mom was probably one of the very best hunters I've ever known. And she's never touched a rifle. She hunts antiques. For more than 55 years, she's driven every street and back road in northeast Kansas, hitting estate sales, auctions, flea markets. Anywhere she can find something undervalued, she'll be there to find it. Then she brings it home, cleans it up, researches it, and sells it for a profit. That's her hunt, and that's her puzzle. And at 74 years young, she's still doing it. While my dad's steady job paid the bills, it was my mom's antique business that built the margin, paying for our college tuitions, vacations, and all the other opportunities that we ever took advantage of. She hunted and puzzled, and our family won. I learned to hunt and puzzle from her. Only now, my trophies aren't furniture and figurines, they're properties, real estate. Real estate has become my version of the chase. I hunt for value, the deal hiding right here in plain sight. I puzzle through the financing, the rehab, the rent, the refinance. It feels the same as tracking game. The research, the patience, the payoff. And when the deal closes, when the numbers finally line up, that satisfaction hits like a clean shot, or the final puzzle piece kind of snapping into place. And thinking on my latest one, that's when all of this clicked for me. I am a hunter and a puzzler. We all are. The question is, do you get a meaningful payout for your hunt and for your puzzle? You see, Every instinct has a target, and if you don't understand your own impulses, those instincts can quickly hijack your life. Because hunting and puzzling are powerful forces, they demand focus, energy, and time. If you aim them at the wrong things, they'll consume you without ever feeding you. For instance, some people hunt gossip. They track drama like it's big game. Who said what? Who's up? Who's down? Others hunt outrage. Every scandal, every argument, every political fight online. They puzzle endlessly over conspiracy theories, social media spats. Then there are those fantasy leagues people do at work, like fantasy football or the March Madness brackets. And others chase bigger risks. The gambler convinced he can outsmart the odds. The thrill feels the same, but as you know, the house always wins. All of these things scratch the itch, but they never fill the soul. The effort doesn't advance your situation in life. It's not our instincts to hunt or to puzzle that are wrong, not by a long shot. It's the target that we sometimes choose that's wrong. Aim it at the wrong thing, and the very instincts meant to help you survive will quietly hollow you out. But aim them at something worthy, and they'll build your life. Think of the small business owner hunting for new customers, puzzling out how to serve them better. Someone hunting for a better job or promotion, or trying to figure out how to improve efficiency at work, like CPI, continuous process improvement. That's puzzling. Or the inventor coming up with new ideas and getting them into the marketplace, or the entrepreneur searching for products that they can buy low and sell high for a profit. Same wiring, different directions. Even real hunting, when done well, can feed the body, clear the mind, connect people to the outdoors, and teach patience and respect. That's a meaningful hunt. It's aligned with something bigger than the trophy. So the question isn't whether you're a hunter or a puzzler, it's what kind you've chosen to be. A few years ago, I bought a property nobody wanted. The roof leaked, the floor sagged, the neighbors thought I'd lost my mind. But I saw potential. I hunted that deal down, puzzled through the repairs, and found ways to make it cash flow. When it finally came together, that moment of completion, it was the same deep satisfaction a hunter feels bringing home meat for the family, or a puzzler feels when they click in that last puzzle piece. Except instead of bringing home an 8-point buck, I brought home an 8-unit apartment building. It was at that moment, hunting and puzzling over a game that big, that I finally understood why people hunt and puzzle in the first place. Because when you earn that big, it satisfies something deep inside you. And once I saw it that way, I actually stopped judging other people's hunts and puzzles. Because the truth is, hunting and puzzling is human instinct. If done right, they're what keep you alive, curious, and improving, living a great and meaningful life. The only difference between a wasted hunt and a meaningful one is what you're after. So think about that. What are you hunting? What are you puzzling over? If you're aiming your energy at something worthy, those instincts will build your life. If you aim them at trivia, then, well, they'll just keep you busy. You may have heard of the Spanish writer Cervantes, who gave us Don Quixote, a man charging at windmills thinking they were giants. He had courage, drive, determination, but his efforts were delusional, a complete waste. He was fighting the wrong battles, and a lot of us are too. We pour money, time, emotion into things that won't matter 6 months from now. Scrolling, comparing, reacting. That's the hunting and puzzling instinct, but that won't gain you anything to improve your life. That's why reflection matters. So every once in a while, stop and ask yourself, am I hunting something that will improve my life forward, or am I just tilting at windmills? Because hunting and puzzling aren't the problem. They're the gifts. The problem is what we decide to hunt and puzzle over. So aim your instincts well, choose hunts that feed you, pick puzzles that stretch your mind, and when you find the right one, go after it with everything you've got. I'm Jason Garrett, and this is Dadograms. If you learned something, subscribe to this channel and hit that thumbs up button, and go back and watch another Dadogram, because all of them are evergreen. You'll always learn from them, no matter when they were made. Thank you.